Imagine making a difference to families every day without prescribing harsh separation-based techniques, hearing every day you've changed people's lives or that they feel like a new person because of your support. One of the best parts of my job is seeing the ripple effect of our program impacting the students we train and the huge impact they're making on hundreds of families' lives. If you're desperate to make this kind of difference to people, then stick around, as I'll be sharing Tami's story of how she shifted gears from nanny and doula to working as a fully booked sleep coach, as well as how she used 6 key responsive strategies to support a family who were truly in the trenches with one of the worst cases of sleep deprivation I've ever heard of. If you'd like to dig further into some of these essential skills, then check out my earlier video where I break these down. I'm Lindsay, and through the Holistic Sleep Coaching Program, I've trained over 600 amazing people to support families with sleep in a responsive, holistic way that builds parental confidence and promotes attachment. This is the place to be if you're committed to this kind of sleep transformation and want to make a huge difference to families in your community and worldwide. But now, back to Tami. Tami had previously done some short sleep courses, as well as being a qualified nanny, doula, and breastfeeding peer supporter, and has over 20 years experience supporting families. It was adding holistic sleep coaching to her skill set that finally gave her the additional skills that she needed to be able to work with the kinds of families that would panic less knowledgeable sleep coaches. Tami now endlessly hears incredible feedback from her clients. On one of our recent twice-weekly coaching calls, she shared a positive outcome with a family who had approached her for help with their baby who was waking an impossible number of times. It was genuinely one of those scenarios that couldn't really get any worse at all. The little one was waking up every 20 minutes. Yep, you heard that right, all night long. To make matters worse, the father worked away from home during the week, and this mother also had twins, one of whom was neurodivergent and had many sensory differences. It was a really difficult situation, and as Tami told me about this family, it seemed like everything was going wrong. Tami had never met a child who woke as often as this baby and confessed that the pressure to make an improvement for this mother, who described herself as broken, was immense. Tami took a thorough sleep history using her sleep diary and fabulous communication skills. She identified a number of areas to work on, including feeding challenges, maternal mental health struggles, poor sleep timings, and lack of opportunity for developmentally appropriate play. Knowing how overwhelmed this mother felt, she was careful and sensitive to frame the suggestions she made as opportunities or ideas to optimize sleep, to avoid making the mother feel crushed. Tami did a wonderful job, but she kept her expectations realistic given how dire the sleep situation was. 2 weeks later, she shared that this baby had been seen by an IBCLC and had made some changes to positioning. She had also implemented a new bedtime routine, adjusted timings, made suggestions for age-appropriate play activities that involved the older twins, and encouraged the mother to seek additional support from her doctor for her postnatal anxiety. To everyone's delight, after just 2 weeks of patient adjustments, the baby was managing a long, uninterrupted stretch of sleep at the start of the night, and then woke twice after that. The mother described herself as feeling like a new woman. The thing is, many parents we work with are realistic about infant sleep. They're not even always looking for their child to sleep all the way through, though it's lovely when this happens because a child is ready. This mother just needed sustainability, which is what she got from Tami. So let's break down what Tami did specifically to achieve such amazing results with this family. 1. She took an in-depth sleep history. She knew how to ask the right questions, and by doing so, she uncovered areas that provided additional details or needed a referral. 2. She stayed in her lane. Despite being a breastfeeding peer supporter herself, she identified that this mother needed focused and skilled support from an IBCLC to give her the best chance of fine-tuning the feeding that was intertwined with the sleep challenges. 3. She used her sensitive communication skills and empathic approach to sleep coaching to take a strength-based counselling approach to sleep support. This mother was already overwhelmed and desperate. She didn't need a long list of do's and don'ts. She needed compassion and positivity. 4, she kept expectations realistic and age appropriate. Knowing what she knew about infant development, feeding and normal nighttime behaviour as well as safety, she made suggestions that were appropriate and sustainable, but also managed everyone's expectations around the likely results and time frame. 5, she used her knowledge of sleep biology, the variable sleep needs, timings and circadian rhythms to create a bespoke plan that fitted with this child's unique biology, temperament and sleep requirements. And finally, she used a family-centred, connection-building approach that centred togetherness, cohesion and co-regulation. She involved all the members of the family, including the siblings, and ensured that all the children got their emotional and psychological needs met. Tami was a brilliant and caring practitioner before, but following her training with the Holistic Sleep Coaching Program, she's developed into a sleep coach with a really thorough and in-depth knowledge of how to apply science to that caring side and merge her skills into a professional who is able to support families towards optimal sleep without sleep training. So today I've shared how Tami expanded her skills as a nanny and doula by training with the Holistic Sleep Coaching Program and the 6 core strategies used to support a family who were in a full-on sleep crisis to become calmer and well-rested. If you're interested in supporting families by blending empathy and compassion with science and evidence base, then we would love to hear from you. The first step is to book a call and see if we're a good fit. All you need to do is click the link below this video. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Speak to you soon.